can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you.
Hey guys, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name is Amy and I'm so glad to have you. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm doing a pick a card all about the karma of your ex. So we're going to get into it and see what we can find out. We're also going to be reading them to filth as we go. So this should be a really insightful and fun reading, and I'm so glad you're here today. So if this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's so good to have you. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what's up? How are you? It's always good to connect with your energy, and I truly appreciate you guys being here. So keep in mind, these are general readings. This is a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information will be down in my description box below. Okay, so I'm doing 4 groups today. I haven't done 4 groups in a while and I just felt guided. So each group has a card and a crystal. I've also done a pre-shuffle as well because I'm doing 4 groups and it cuts down on the time I spend on each group. So the first group is going to be the Queen of Swords, and your crystal is clear crystal quartz. The second group is going to be Adventuring, and the card is the Lovers. All of these cards are from the Cthulhu Tarot deck. The third group is going to be Sunstone, and the card is the King of Wands. What is the karma of your ex? The fourth group is going to be the Devil. And the stone for that group, number 4, is going to be a citrine. I will also insert a little video with some backing music, and you guys can take a moment and kind of chill out and see which groups you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one group, there may be more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful magical creatures on the other side. Bye guys.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds, they can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
Hey group one, all of you that were drawn to the clear crystal quartz, or you were drawn to the Queen of Swords energy from the Cthulhu Tarot, this is going to be your reading all about the karma of your ex. We're also going to be reading them to filth just a little bit, so we'll get into it and see what comes forward. Yeah, this is an intense card, really intense energy here. Let's get into all the cards and I'll show them to you. So you know what, I'm going to do them this way, I think. All right. Ooh, we have Angel of Time, working too hard. Okay. Yeah, you know, it feels like this relationship was a lot of work. Very frustrating. Look at the face on this little angel here. Intense. Just like working so hard at this. And there's an energy of being two-faced, wearing a mask, not really being honest about who they are. Let's go ahead and get this one. We have magic mushrooms, escape, dreams, travel. Yeah. I think this person talked big talk about their dreams or things they wanted to do with you, or they wrapped their love up in kind of like this love bomb energy where they just love bomb the fuck out of you all the time, or blew you up and made you feel like they felt more deeply for you than what they did. We have gifts, message, inspiration, crow. There may have been a lot of gifts exchanged here, but it feels like not really probably very expensive gifts, more like gifts exchanged to kind of get on your good side, to get what they want. This person's used to getting what they want. So let's get some more oracle cards. We have Mother of Dawn, the Emissary, Beauty, Agency, Compassion. Yeah, this doesn't feel good, you guys. This relationship, atonement. Look at all those knives in the back. Boy, they stabbed you in the back, didn't they? They really and truly did, like many times. I think you were very forgiving. We have addicted, more knives in the back. Wow, deep, deep betrayal by this Queen of Swords, or to the Queen of Swords. You may be an air sign. That is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have the Eight of Swords here. So many swords, so much sword energy with the first group. We have, this is the Hanged Man. Let's see here. This is the Page of Wands. Go ahead and get this one. This is the Hermit. I think you were really lonely with this person. We have the Six of Pentacles. I think they made you feel like this relationship was deeper and more intense and more meaningful than what they really thought it was. And all this was done to kind of like control you, get on your good side. Yeah, it feels pretty awful. We have masculine energy, so this feels like a masculine. We have family, soul tribe, best friends, brothers or sisters. You know, this feels like a tight relationship, an abusive relationship. Okay, I think you were really taken advantage of by this ex. I don't necessarily feel like this is romantic. Okay, so this could be an ex, like friend or family member, somebody very, very close. It could be a romantic partner, but that's not going to resonate for all of you guys. Be sure to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, now let's just look at this Queen of Swords card now. Very intense energy, two-faced. Even the moon is upset by this energy. Like nature itself is upset by this bitch, okay? This bitch has a lot to say. They run off at their mouth. I feel like this is somebody who has talked about you a lot. With all of these swords here in the back, we have two cards with swords in the back, and I feel like they have talked a lot of shit about you, whether they are like a relationship, a romantic relationship, or brother, sister, friend, whatever this is. They're definitely an ex for a reason, okay? You cannot trust this motherfucker, okay? You can't trust this person. And honestly, I don't know how that's going to work out for them in life, okay? Because eventually, all of this manipulative energy is going to be served back to them threefold. I'm hearing threefold, okay? They're about to get themselves in a situation where they're not going to be able to see their way out, okay? Now, this may have been your energy when you were in this relationship with this person, okay? I feel like this is kind of what they did. I think this is a really good example of what they did. They made you believe that there was no way out, like they were the one for you, or this relationship was so deep and intense that, you know, without them, you wouldn't know what to do. And it could be family. You know, family can do this, where it's very manipulative. Like, how are you going to get by without me? You know, I'm your cornerstone. I'm your rock, even though I'm really talking shit about you. You know, if this is family, it feels particularly nasty. And I feel like all of the stuff they put out into the world is going to come back to them threefold. I'm seeing dreams here. I feel like they're going to be having nightmares about this. I feel like this is someone who's not going to be able to shake you, your energy. It's like what they have done has literally, what they did to you is causing their world to turn upside down. And you know what? They deserve it. They deserve to be alone. They deserve it. They need this to grow up. I think they're going to find a lot of the relationships that they have counted on are going to fall to pieces. Okay. I think this relationship was a lot of work. It doesn't matter if it's a family, friend, or romantic, a lot of work. I think there was a lot of communication. And I think it was a lot of work because there was a lot of manipulative talk. And I feel like some of you guys, all these swords here, I feel like some of you guys knew. You knew this person was talking about you. But I feel like you are a very loyal friend, a loyal family member, a loyal partner. And I feel like you just really wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. I feel this mother of the dawn, the emissary, beauty, agency, compassion. I feel like that is your energy. And you may be a Cancer, you may be a Pisces, or a Scorpio. I'm feeling a lot of Cancer energy here. This may be your mother or a feminine energy. If it's family or partner or friend, I feel like it's hard to explain because it feels, I have this Queen of Swords energy here, but I also have this aspect of this mother of the dawn who's very strong and very compassionate. But I feel like for the Queen of Swords, this was also kind of a mask they wore. See the mask right here? The mask right here. Yeah, I feel like they were faking it. This person's fake. Okay, they're a liar, they're a gossip, and they gossip for the sheer sport of it and how it makes them feel good. They really do get off on making other people feel awful. It's a pretty nasty energy. There may be some addiction here as well. We have the addicted card with the number 11. I feel like there may be some addiction, and that may be the feeling that I'm feeling, like they feel fulfilled when people are having a hard time. It's just a nasty parasitic energy. We have covet that came out of the cards here. We have envy, covet. And I feel like if this is not romantic, then this is somebody who envies your relationships with other people because they are so real. And I don't feel like this person has a lot of real relationships. All of their relationships actually are a lot of work. Even the people they gossip to. And I feel like some of them know that this person talks shit on everybody. You can't believe anything they say, but they still listen, right? And deep down, this Queen of Swords is very jealous. They are so jealous of what you have going on. And they love to talk about it. You know, they love to talk about it. But the problem is that this is where they're going to get stuck. Okay? They are going to envy people who get close to you. They are going to wish with this covet, they're going to wish that they could have it again, because I feel like you were very good to this person. You gave them so much benefit of the doubt. They didn't deserve it. And I feel like with this air energy, you may be an air sign. You may be a Libra. Hey, I'm a Libra, so I can say this. Okay, I can say this shit. All right. You may have been in a people-pleasing state with this person. And instead of you like standing your ground, you kind of gave in to the things they wanted or needed, and you didn't really hold your boundaries. Many of you have started holding your boundaries with this person, and that's why they're an ex. They couldn't accept it. They can't accept your boundaries. And I feel like they talk to people about how unreasonable you are, how controlling you are, how you've changed. And the truth is, you have changed. You have grown past this person, okay? And the thing is, there's a lot of people going to grow past this person because they're going to end up alone. They're not going to have you or the other people they count on for compassion that really these people put up with them. They're not going to have them anymore. There's going to be a loss, okay? There's going to be a deep loss here. And I feel like justice is coming. You can see the scale in this card here, and this is the Six of Pentacles, and it's often about giving and receiving, having more than enough. And I feel like with this card, I feel like they are stepping on people's toes. They're stepping over their boundaries. And justice, the hands of justice are going to turn. Karma is coming for them, okay, to balance out this energy. And it's not going to feel good. I feel like there is going to be a sense of sorry. I'm sorry. They're going to want to make it up to you. They're going to want to make it up to you, okay? And I'm telling you, it is very important that you hold your boundaries, okay? I don't care what sign you are. Do not let this motherfucker back in your life. You will regret it 150,000% because this person is not healed, okay? They are dealing with the consequences of their bad behavior. This gossip is going to come back and smack them in the face. I feel like there's going to be an embarrassing thing that happens. I feel embarrassment here, like humiliated. And I'm feeling like it may send them back into some addictive behaviors, okay? So everyone kind of needs to stay clear of this person. Let them go into hermit mode. Let them do whatever they need to do because I feel an intervention coming for this person. And it may not have anything to do with you. Interventions can be different. It doesn't mean like all of you guys get together and have an intervention, okay? It may be that, the hands of fate, karma comes to play and it's time for a course correction and that person is going to be called on the carpet for their behavior. So I feel like there's something embarrassing that's going to happen that is going to wake them up out of this dull, sleepy state of kind of like using people, throwing them away, talking shit on them, okay? It's going to be embarrassing and I feel like they're going to withdraw. I feel that Cancer energy of like withdrawing into their shell. And when they're in the shell, there's a danger of addictive, toxic patterns repeating. But here's the thing. Karma is moving, all right? And sometimes in order for us to do course corrections, we have to be brought to places of pain. This person needs to get to the root of why they are like this, why they are unable to have real relationships, why they cannot deeply connect to another. There's something at their root chakra that is very disturbed. Very disturbing, okay? So I understand where this comes from. It doesn't make their treatment of you right. Libra, air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, I want you to hold your boundaries. I know when I said that, a lot of you were like, oh, yeah, but you also have toxicity. You've also been in bad situations and you don't treat people like this, okay? You have given them more than enough opportunity to straighten up. If they come back again, hold your boundaries. This person is quite a ways away from being where they need to be to reconnect with you. And I'm telling you, things are fixing to get bad for this person. Like this is like desperation. I'm feeling desperation. I'm seeing like some of them will have to find another place to live or they're going to lose their job. They're going to come to work hungover or something like that. Their addictive, toxic traits are going to take over. For some of them, this gossip thing is going to blow up in their face because they're gossiping in their family. They're gossiping at work. They're talking trash on people. They're going to talk trash to the wrong people about the wrong person and it's going to blow up in their face. Okay. It is a time of, it's almost like karma humbling them. They need to be humbled. They are not above reproach. They are not above being held to the same standard as everyone else. And you cannot run your mouth about people all the time. You can't use people and manipulate people and expect that to never come back on you. This person has it coming. They have it coming, you guys, and it's definitely coming for them. So, all right, group one, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 2, all of you that were drawn to the Adventuring Crystal, or you were drawn to the Lover's card from the Cthulhu Tarot, this is going to be your reading all about the karma of your ex, and we're going to be reading them to filth just a little bit. So let's get into it. So I definitely feel like this is ex-love, an ex-romantic relationship. Okay, so if that doesn't resonate, if that's not the ex that you're asking about, then pick another group. I've only read the first one so far, so. All right, let's get into the cards. We have Mildew Fairy, cleanup time. Ooh, they left a mess, didn't they? In more ways than one. Yeah, this was messy. This was, and it could have been literally you lived with them and they were messy, but it also feels like emotionally messy. Like things got complicated. Okay, let's get these cards. We have the Leper King, Sword of Law, bravery, self-discipline, and faith. I feel Leo energy here. Martyr, matron of the blind, honesty, shame, restitution. We have Bride in a Cage. Oh, man. This does not feel great. Okay, we have today for tomorrow. All right. Let's keep going here. I got a few more of these cards. The October Oracle. Let's see. We have Secret Admirer, love, sacred connection. Okay. Endings, clean house. Again, a cleaning card. Interesting. We have walking away. And we have mirrored souls. Okay, twin flame energy. All right. So, yeah, I feel like this person made you believe that you guys were twins, or maybe you thought you guys were twin flames. But look at the being that's on, is that on an altar? The lovers there together, but they're ripped open. They're almost ripped apart by this other energy here. Okay, it looks like a priest, but it's third party. I feel like there's a third party involved, and it got very messy. I think at one time you believed this relationship was very good for you. I think at one time it probably was, but something went crooked. Okay, and I feel like it has to do with a secret admirer. There was some kind of secret here, secret relationship that you didn't know about. For some of you guys, this is like a best friend, a sibling, someone who feels like a sibling. Like this is emotional betrayal of the 10th degree. You know, it is deep. If this was a close friend, then you got betrayed not only by, you know, your lover, you got betrayed by your best friend or a good friend. I feel like some of you, I'm seeing a deer in headlights. I feel like you had no idea this was going on. For some of you guys, this took place online and you found out about it by going through their phone or something like that. And I feel like there were a lot of plans here. You guys may have talked about getting married, or you were married, or at least in a long-term relationship, or possibly living together, but it felt like forever, right? And I feel like this person made you feel like it was forever, even while they were cheating. Okay, even while they were cheating, they didn't have the guts to walk away, but you did, right? You did. I feel like once you found out what was going on, you were like, I am done with this bullshit. I am too good for this, and you are. The thing is, this little person here did not realize who the fuck you are. I do believe that you have a twin. This is not one of them. This was a false twin, okay? We have twinning energy here a couple of times, okay? I feel like you have called in your twin, or you're looking for your twin or an important soulmate. But I feel like you felt a lot of shame about this. I think the shame doesn't have to do with like specifically what they did. It's more like you feel ashamed because you didn't know. Like there's this energy of like, how could I not know? I look at this energy kind of hovering over this couple. Like, how could I not know about this bitch? How could I not know about this situation? Was I blind? And the truth is that this person led you on. They led you to believe that everything was hunky-dory. Some of you guys may have been heading to the altar, and it was a shock. It was a shock, but I feel like you didn't linger. Like once you found out about this, you walked away. Like you were done. Let's get into the zombie tarot here. We have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. That's an aggressive knight. Very aggressive energy. We have Death. Yeah, this relationship is over. It is over. We have the King of Cups here. Look at the King of Cups. They're almost completely underwater with their eyes above the surface. They're hiding stuff. There is stuff being hidden from you. There was a lot of stuff hidden from you. And you guys may feel like you're never going to be able to trust somebody else. I feel really bad for you, okay? I understand this level of betrayal, all right? And it makes you feel like, well, if that person's going to fuck me over, then, you know, I'm in trouble. Just generally in life, because I really trusted that person. And you may be somebody who kind of wears your heart on your sleeve, or you're emotionally vulnerable. And it's like this kind of energy tends to take advantage of that once they get bored. And I feel like you may have been bored too, but you may have thought that that's how relationships get after you've been together for a while. They get kind of stagnant, they get kind of dry, and you do have to work at them, okay? But I feel like it's almost like what I'm seeing is a cluttered house. Okay, a cluttered house. That's what all this cleaning up is about. The cluttered house represents the relationship. It represents all the trash and baggage that was brought into the relationship, brought into the house. And I feel like this energy, that masculine energy, that's what it feels like, just kind of walked away and left all of it for you to clean up. So if you lived together, you had to take care of like all the money, you know, you probably had to box her stuff up, something like that. But there's something about, you know, there were things that you had to clean up alone, things that they did, situations they created that you had to clean up. And it may have to do with a wedding or a party or some kind of expectation that you had that involved other people that you had to clean up. And, you know, and it was a little embarrassing. It was a little embarrassing because you didn't see it coming and you're having to like explain it to people. Okay, we have the Lovers again. So this is definitely romantic. And we have the Ace of Hazards. What I'm feeling for you though, this is a little side message for you, that there's somebody else coming. Okay, this is a new beginning in love that is being birthed for you. And the person is going to have a hard time. Okay, because I feel like the third party situation isn't happy. Okay, it isn't happy because this energy that was once your love, here's the thing, they don't really know what love is. Okay, they don't understand give and take. They don't compromise well. And I feel like this other person is going to get tired of them because it's not really love. They were together for the sneaking around excitement, okay? And it's almost like this person reads excitement as love. They're not able to distinguish between like sexual attraction and love. And I feel like what they do is they end up hurting a lot of people. I don't think you're the first person that they've done this to, and you're probably not going to be the last, all right? But the thing is that you have someone in your energy, a secret admirer, okay? There's someone in your energy who feels like a twin, a real twin, okay? But I feel like it's going to take a while for them to manifest. Okay, let's see what's going on with the karma of this person. I feel like they're going to start getting left. I feel like the person they cheated on with you, if they haven't already been left, they're going to be. Okay, they're going to be left alone. And they're going to, at first, they'll be like, you know, on to the next kind of thing. But they're going to find also that their casual relationships, their friendships, things like that, people start not being available for them. They're just not emotionally available or physically available for them. We have hater. Yeah, I feel that. And you know what? If you hate this person, I understand. You know, hate and love are part of life. We all experience it. And to deny the anger you feel is to deny your own self. You know, if you're angry with this person, you have every right to be, because this person totally fucked you over. And that's exactly what's going to happen to them. Only it's going to happen many times, okay? And eventually there's going to be a shot to their confidence, okay? And what I'm getting for you is there's a lot of healing coming from this relationship, like this awareness of this person. I feel like you're never going to be that vulnerable. You're never going to allow someone to kind of like control you by your emotions, by your love, okay? Because this person didn't really love you. It was all a sham. because this person doesn't really know what love is, because they are shallow and lost in so many ways. Blue-eyed stranger. Okay, so I feel like for you, this person in your energy, they may be a stranger to you now. You may not really know them. They may be on a friends list online, or you may know them indirectly at work, or it may be a friend of a friend of a friend, okay? But they're definitely in your energy. We have F person. Yes, that's what this person is. I'm sorry. I know it's hard to come to terms with the fact of being in love with somebody who was an F person, who is an F person, because you almost feel like the shame is about being taken advantage of, falling for their bullshit. And for some of you guys, you may have actually gone to see them and they didn't show up. What a slap in the face. And many of you, even though we have Bride in the Cage here, you were like, okay, I can give them the benefit of the doubt. Don't do that anymore. If you go to see someone and they don't show up, honey, they are not for you. They are full of lies and smack and bullshit, okay? If you have to work super hard at a relationship, then that's probably not the relationship for you, okay? I'm not saying that relationships don't have challenges. All of them do. However, if you're having to put your needs on the back burner to please somebody else, if you're constantly feel like you're chasing them for time, when you meet your person, they are going to have more than enough time for you. They're going to make time for you. And if they stop making time for you, then it's time to have a conversation, right? This is part of having a mature relationship. It's like growing out of the young adult dating, hooking up, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's no judgment. You know, we all have exes, right? But it's about growing and finding someone who really like sets your soul free, who makes you feel good about yourself, okay? I don't feel like this energy really helped you grow or helped you feel good about yourself. I think this person did a lot of damage to you psychologically and mentally. I think it was a big blow to your confidence. And what's going to happen to this person is they're going to get a lot of hate from people. And they're not used to that, because I feel like this person's attractive and they're used to kind of sliding by on their charm and their attraction. And they're used to like hookups and being able to be with people as they want. And that's not going to happen. And here's the deal. That's really who they are. They are an F person. You didn't see it because they didn't present it that way, but they still have some issues they have to deal with, and they're working them out through hookups and things like that. So, and I feel like you're ready for a real deep relationship, and probably this experience made you nervous about that possibility, like you're not ready. These are the kind of relationships that get us ready for our person, because it helps us hone in on what we truly want to experience in life, who we want to spend time with, what kind of life we want to have, what is our future. It helps us focus on that, all right? And this motherfucker right here has got a lot more shit to go through, okay? I think there may be a few more broken hearts, but this bitch is going to get their heart ripped out, okay? They're going to fuck with the wrong person. We have light hair. So they may have blonde hair, pink hair, light hair, pastel hair. That won't resonate for everybody. And then we have destroy. Yes, that's what I feel like is going to happen. I feel like they have had a lot of chaotic energy going towards other people. Like they have been the author of chaos for so many people. They've hurt so many people. If you guys had a family and were married to this person, then you know, like the chaos they left in their wake was ugly. There's a lot to clean up. If you had kids together, then there's all that. And I feel like you have been dealing with the consequences of their bad behavior all by yourself. I don't think this person's been real helpful, because deep down, they're still this like F person, party person. They want to have a good time. They don't want the responsibilities. And for some of you, when the children were born, it made this worse. And it probably happened for some of you during that time. I don't feel like this is the first, for some of you guys who have been together for a while, this is not the first like fuck up, okay? It's just the most painful fuck up. It's almost like the last fuck up just was the needle that broke the camel's back, as they say. It was just too much, can't hang, can't do it anymore. And I feel like this person is going to find that their relationships are destroyed. There are people who are not going to give them the time of day anymore. There are people who they've hooked up with who are going to be like, fuck you, I'm done. Like, I don't want nothing to do with you. You're trash. They are going to feel rejected. a lot of rejection. It could be at work as well. It could be in personal, like friendships, but it's almost like there's going to be no time for this person anymore. And I feel like it's on like a soul, oversoul level. It's like the oversoul has decided that this energy within our collective has to grow up. And in order for this energy to grow up, they're going to have to suffer rejection, being alone, being judged. Their physical appearance is going to be deeply judged. They're going to have gossip, and the gossip's going to get real messy. And they're going to have to clean up their own shit. They're going to have to clean up their own shit. So I feel like this person, you know, they're going to go through it, but it's part of their journey to becoming a more emotionally mature person. And I feel like for you, on the flip side, you have someone who's coming into your energy, who I feel like could very well be your twin. I don't like that label, but I feel like for you, you've pulled a false twin, okay? And normally when you pull a false twin, there is the real deal out there, okay? And it's like letting go of this energy, letting this pitiful, pathetic, worthless, and I hate to talk about somebody like that, but really, like, I feel like they wasted a lot of your time, and you may be feeling like that as well, but they didn't, because they got you ready for your person, okay? I'm not saying they're going to come in tomorrow. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they are energetically in your field because you've let this go. You're letting this go, all right? Okay, group 2, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a message or a comment down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that were drawn to the Sunstone Crystal, or you were drawn to, let me put that right there, or you were drawn to the King of Wands card from the Cthulhu Tarot deck. This is going to be your reading all about the karma of your ex, and we're going to read them just a little bit to filth, just a tad bit. Okay, so we have the King of Wands here. Oh man. King of Wands energy, master manipulator, right? Usually very attractive, and we're talking energy here, not gender, so keep in mind these are general readings, so just take what resonates here, okay? But a flashy, smooth talker, charming. I'm hearing they could charm you out of your pants kind of thing. This energy feels really powerful, but a tad bit manipulative, possibly a lot manipulative. Let's get into the cards and see what else they say. I am Kali. From death comes rebirth. Ooh, that's a powerful card. That's really powerful. Okay, let's keep going. We have elevation, ascension, advancement, major soul growth. Okay. We have frog, change, leap ahead, money. Wow, there was money involved in this. I feel like this person may have manipulated you to get money or resources or opportunity out of you somehow. We have secrets hidden, unclear. Secrets hidden, unclear. Okay, we have Anubis, arbiter of truth, preservation, neutrality, obligation. Okay, yeah, this feels very ugly. Is this me? They made you doubt yourself a lot. Downcast pride. Yeah, this was majorly hurtful. This hurt your pride. You know, it hurts to be taken advantage of, and that's clearly what happened here. They're an ex for a reason. Always remember that, okay? Let's get some more cards here. We have the 7 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there were fights here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Let's see. This feels like the Hierophant. Judgy energy. We have the 8 of Cups. I don't like this person. I don't like this person at all. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think this person made you feel bad about yourself, and I don't like them. They're an ex for a reason. And I feel like there was money here, okay, for many of you. This could be romantic. It could be a child, a brother, a sister, a sibling. It could be a family member or a close friend. It could be online as well. You may have given this person money, okay, under false pretenses, given them attention of some kind. We have Pisces and online here. So, and I feel anger here. I feel like you are very angry about the situation. You may not be over the anger yet. And I feel like there's a lot of self-judgment here. Like, how could you let somebody do this to you? Listen, you really cared about this person. There's real affection here. You don't open up your bank account and give money or give important resources away to people you don't care about. Don't beat yourself up because you cared about this motherfucker, okay? They don't deserve you. This is the kind of they don't deserve you. Honey, they don't deserve you. I don't care how attractive this King of Wands energy is. I don't care what kind of promises they made. I don't care how intelligent they may be or how they put themselves off. It's all a mask. It's all a lie. This person has a hole in their soul. They have a hole in their root chakra. They do not look at the world the way we do. Like, they have, I hesitate to say this, but they feel like a psychopath, a little bit like a psychopath. And a King of Wands, Queen of Wands energy out of balance can often feel that way. I'm seeing fire. So I'm seeing like Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. This also could be an earth sign. I'm feeling a lot of earth here as well. So Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But I feel like you may not have been aware of the game they were playing. I feel like there was a lot of secrets and down low kind of shit that you didn't know what was going on. This may have involved other people who kind of plotted to help take advantage of you. It could be that for some of you, this could be at work and somehow this person kind of got you screwed out of a raise, or this could be in a family where you have given somebody money and they promised to pay you back and they never did, or this is somebody who you've always bailed out, like bought groceries for or whatnot. It could be online, somebody that you've paid money to and they told you they were going to pay you back, but they didn't, that kind of thing. There's a lot of different energies here in different stories. But the bottom line here is the reason for you having this experience was so that you could grow. Okay, you could grow and understand your own worth. You know, you should not have to give people money for them to love you and be your friend. You should not have to supply people with opportunity for them to love and be your friend. I feel like you may have a problem allowing the relationships to kind of naturally blossom. Like, you want depth right away from people. And remember, true relationships, deep soul fulfilling relationships take time. They take time to manifest. You have to allow people to get to know you and unfold themselves to you and you to them, okay? Because I feel like this person may have come in really quickly, or you've known them for a long time, but they started manipulating you and asking you for money after money after money. They may have had an addiction problem, a spending problem. They may have an entitlement problem as well. It's different for different people. So they may be a Pisces. I'm feeling that with the Kali energy here, Scorpio as well, or this may have happened during that season. But the reason this has happened is to help you grow, to help you deepen, understand your value, because there's ascension here and major soul growth, okay? So, you know, this person is kind of stuck in this energy, okay? It's going to be hard for them to get out of it because I got to tell you, I don't want to say this person's soulless, okay? But they sort of are. Okay, they don't have a lot of compassion for other people. Keeping secrets is like a natural thing they do, okay? They keep secrets naturally, and they don't really trust anybody. And the truth is that when you can't trust anyone else and you don't trust yourself, it's hard to form real connections, okay? This is the kind of person who's a con, okay? They are a con. This is a conning ass motherfucker is what it is, okay? This is a bitch ass motherfucker who took advantage of you. It's making me angry because I feel like this King of Wands is very smug, had a very smart mouth. They really think that they got over on you. They really think that they did the damn thing. And the truth is they are revealing themselves to people. What they did to you, other people see, know of, and it makes them look like a child and a fool. It makes this person look shallow. And people don't want to invest. Nowadays, people don't want to invest much in shallow people. You know, many of us are going beyond appearances. And I feel like appearances are really important to this person. And you may have always felt bad. Like this person may have always made you feel bad about the way you look. Like you weren't good enough, or you needed to clean yourself up, or you need to get yourself together, or, you know, there were expectations of how you should look. And, they commented on it, okay? Very judgmental, all right? And this is a person who cares about labels and shit like that. Like, and I almost feel like, you know that movie, American Psycho? I feel that energy a little bit with this person. Like, I feel like they fake being like everyone else to fit in, but they're really this conniving, manipulative King of Wands energy that uses their ability to charm people to get what they want, okay? There's always a payoff for them. And when there stops being a payoff, the relationship has no more value for them. It's really disgusting, okay? This is a repulsive person. This person needs some major therapy. And what I feel here is, unlike what I feel with other people who have this kind of thing going on, I don't feel a lot of trauma here. I don't feel a lot of toxicity as far as how they've been treated. I think the opposite is true. This person may be an only child, or they may have been, you know, very coddled by their parents and given everything and never really had to work for much. There may have been an issue in their family, and all of a sudden they were kind of out on their own, and they had to start manipulating people to get what they wanted because they never really learned how to earn relationships, how to really connect with people, because they were so taken care of. Now that won't resonate for all of you. For some of you, they're just born this way, okay? And they are very destructive, and it's good you get away from them. And part of this process, the reason why this happened is so that you can go through a rebirthing process of who you are, knowing what you want in a person, knowing what kind of relationships you want to have. Who do you want to be? What do you really want to look like? I feel like for some of you, there are body issues here that were stirred up by this energy. Okay. And don't allow the past, don't allow this ex to make you feel so bad about yourself that you go back into, like, trigger warning, into ED behavior. Okay. Into self-hatred, into self-loathing. Okay. Because in that way, this energy is going to feel like, I got over on that bitch. And you don't want this energy to ever feel like that. Okay. So, because they don't deserve that, because they didn't get over on you. You're very strong. Okay. But you're also like the strong, silent type. Like, you haven't necessarily gone after this person verbally or anything like that. I think you've stayed in your power. And unfortunately, this kind of energy reads that as weakness. So what's coming to this person? I think the truth is that this is a weak-ass punk, is what this is. This is somebody who really, they cry themselves to sleep at night. They're confused by human behavior. They don't understand the way relationships work. They feel horribly alone. Their karma has already come to call, and it's been calling. And for some reason in their brain, they cannot put together their loneliness and isolation that they feel, unable to truly connect with another, and their behavior. And I feel like the universe wants to open that up for them so they can understand that your behavior is why you're alone. Nobody wants to invest in you or in a relationship with you in any real way, because you are not a real person. And you need to find out why. And what I mean by that is, you don't know how to act like yourself. Like, you don't know how to be and fully embody the human experience in your vessel, in your experience here on earth. You don't know how to do that. All you know how to do is kind of mock people, copy people. You emotionally act like you think you should. And I don't feel this is from trauma. Okay. Has something to do with just this person, how their brain works. And I feel like this relationship for you is one where you're going to transform yourself and your life. You may already be going through that, where you're going through kind of an internal glow up, and you're kind of focusing in on the things that you want and desire, the kind of people you want to be around. And I think many of you are going to find out that you don't like this person. You don't like who they've become. You don't like who they really are. And the relationship you had was never based on truth. It was based on what they could get from you. It could be very painful, especially if this is somebody important to you. And it feels like it for some of you, like this is somebody who is very important. You were willing to give them money, give them resources, give them time, buy them groceries, whatever this was, donate to them. They were very important to you. And I feel like they're revealing their truth of themselves has been very damaging to you. And I feel like it's important that you take the lesson from this, that not everyone who acts like your friend or says they love you actually do. And there are people in the world who are empty shells, and they're trying to figure out how to get through the world just like you are. And unfortunately, these kind of people tend to take advantage of people like you. I feel like you love intensely, but you're also a little too quick to give your love. I'm going to encourage you to vest people. Vest them out before you emotionally invest in them, okay? And all the energy that you've put into people like this, put it into yourself. You deserve the love, care, and compassion that you've given to others. That money that you've given, the resources, the food, whatever it was, give that to yourself. You deserve that for what you've been through here. And I feel like if you start putting that energy into yourself, it's going to move you into this ascension energy, into this growth energy. The awareness that you don't have to take that shit from nobody, okay? You deserve to be treated well. And sometimes it's better to be alone, even with family, even with friends. Be a hermit. It's better to be a hermit and go through a period of self-reflection and be alone than to be with people who are going to constantly use you, abuse you, and throw you away and make you feel bad about who you are. I feel like you're stepping into the power of who you are. You're owning yourself. And the ability to own yourself is very powerful. It can catalyst your life for major growth and change. And I'm not going to ignore the fact that there's frog on the table. Frogs, toads are symbols of money, okay? So I feel like there is money and good things, opportunities coming to you through this ascension process. Ascension is an ongoing process. It is a level of learning of awarenesses, implementing different changes within ourselves so that we can reflect more truly who we are, understanding the knowledge and the wisdom, and literally going to the next level. At the next level, there's another ascension event. Ascension isn't a one-time thing. It is a process we all go throughout life, okay? But I do feel like as you move ahead, there's going to be more opportunity. That money that you gave away with a good heart and good soul and good intentions is going to come back to you, okay? And I'm hearing like tenfold. And it's going to be returned by like good people in your life, good relationships, by prosperity, maybe getting a raise or having a side hustle that takes off, or a business. You guys, for this group 3, if you have a business, I want you to put all that energy that you have been putting into, helping other people, put it into helping yourself. Okay? Invest in what you love. And if there's a business that you want to start it. I'm getting that message specifically for this group, okay? Because I feel like the universe wants to bring you good experiences, positive people, and opportunity, but you're going to have to put yourself out there. And I understand it's difficult after all of this nasty energy, this person making you like question your own value, okay? But I feel like rising above that, moving through that density, you're going to know your value. You're going to know what you have to offer. And I feel like you're going to feel more comfortable really connecting fully and embodying the human experience. I feel a lot of goodness and sweetness coming for you. So don't give up, okay? Keep going. Rest as you need. Take care of yourself. You're wonderful. You're beautiful. These things that this person said to you or the way they made you feel was based on their own deep insecurities. This person is so insecure. They are very depressed. There's a lot of crying and tears. They feel lonely a lot. Like it's sad, how lonely they feel. They've always felt this way. There's never been a time in their life when they haven't felt alone because they have a problem connecting to people on a deeper level. And there's nothing you could have done to make that better. This person has to go through the bullshit, okay? They're going to have to go through some loss. They're going to have to lose things to understand emotion. They're going to have to be in a different level of pain, okay? So there is some really deep shit that's going to happen to this person. And I feel like they're going to go through a transformation. I don't think that this is somebody who, if they approach you to come back into your life, I think it's going to take time before they'll ever be ready to be a part of your life again, if ever. Okay. And I honestly want to tell you, they don't deserve your energy. They don't deserve to be around you after the shit they did to you. Okay. And sometimes, let's just be honest here. Sometimes there are things you can say you're sorry till the cows come home, but honey, there are some things you cannot fucking take back. And what they did to you, they can't take it back. It's okay for you to be in that energy. It's okay for you to say, you know what? I hear you're sorry. I appreciate you're sorry. Unfortunately, that's just not enough for me. I can never trust you. And I feel like once you move into the power of yourself, the power of the awareness that this person is just fucking dysfunctional, okay? And it may not make any sense as to why they're so dysfunctional. But sometimes we're not meant to understand things, right? We're just meant to experience them, go through them, glean the knowledge and wisdom, and move forward. All right? Okay, group 3, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 4, all of you that were drawn to the citrine crystal, or you were drawn to the devil card from the Cthulhu Tarot, this is going to be your reading all about the karma of your ex, and we're going to read them just a little bit to filth, just a tad bit, okay? So we have the devil card here. Woo, this feels bad. I'm going to tell you straight off, this feels like love, okay? So if that doesn't resonate, like romantic love. So if it doesn't resonate, then pick one of the other piles. Not all the piles are about romantic love. So, all right. Feels very controlling. The devil always feels a little controlling in this type of situation. We have the temple of my body. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this person was very protective and may have been a little overprotective of you. I think they felt very threatened when people hit on you. It's like there is a sense of ownership almost of you. Let's keep going. We have ritual magic. That is initiation. Yeah, initiation. Okay. We have Hecate, underworld. Charms, enchantment, calling the storm, Osiris, God King of Duat, commitment, acquisition, responsibility. Okay, there may be children involved here. Let me go ahead and get these first. We have a change in energy, shift. Yeah, there was a change. Something changed here. We have subconscious, vivid dreams, and nightmares. I think everything exploded here. We have God, church, religious institutions. We have in the flow, in sync energies. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands here. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. Ooh. We have the Moon in reverse. I'm going to take it. Secrets. Secrets and lies. Secrets and lies. Manipulation. Secrets and lies. I feel like this person's, you know, they feel very protective and all that kind of like virility and things like that, but deep down this person's a coward. Okay, they're a coward. And then we have the Five of Cups here. So a lot of regret, a lot of a sense of loss here. I think they were afraid to lose you, so they became very possessive of your energy, and it became oppressive. It became very controlling. They were very threatened at any attention that was shown to you. There's a little bit of obsession here about your body. They may have had some fetish about your body. There may have been some alternative kind of sexuality here as well, as far as like grown-up behavior goes. So like kink is what I'm talking about, okay? And I'm feeling like this person was just taken with how you look, your beauty. And it's almost like there was a spell cast. I don't know if you cast a spell or what. This won't resonate for all of you. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But some of you cast a spell for love and this person came forward, or you tried to manifest, or you're manifesting someone and this person came forward. This person may have been with you a long time or just a short amount of time, and it went south. It went crooked. I'm feeling the Lovers in the traditional devil card. The devil is on like this like little altar thing, and then there is a couple that's each chained to the devil. And I feel like at one time we had love here. We had the Lovers, and something twisted this person. And I feel like a lot of it is jealousy. I think that we have calling the storm. So I'm feeling like there was a hot-tempered person. Like this person had a really hot temper. They got angry very easily. They were really in their ego. They didn't like to look like a fool. They were terrified of looking like a fool to people, probably because I feel like they got made fun of or something as a child. For some of them, there's something about sports here or something like that they wanted to compete like a collegiate level or a professional level, and they got passed over for some kind of situation, some kind of injury, or they weren't good enough. There is this energy here with this person of not feeling good enough, and instead of that like manifesting as like depression, it manifests as anger. Like everyone around them has to meet certain expectations. You guys may have gotten married or lived together or had children, and it's like as soon as you had children or you solidified this connection, it twisted into this really narcissistic kind of thing. And what you have here is a narcissist who was masking. They were pretending, okay? They were pretending to be what you wanted them to be, okay? And they got you exactly where they wanted you. And then they didn't really deep down feel worthy of you because they got you by false means. So they fight to keep you, right? So that turns into like jealousy. Is someone going to take them from me? Am I good enough to keep them? How could they leave me? It's like a twisting of their mind almost. There may be addiction here or some kind of addictive behavior. They may have started having like some mental issues or a lot of pressure. I feel stress here. I feel like this person is stressed the fuck out and they're taking it out on people around you. This person may have an anger management issue. There may have been a trigger warning. There may have been like some throwing of hands here and inappropriate like grabbing, yelling. There may have been like punching doors, breaking stuff of yours. A lot of times this energy that I'm feeling when they get frustrated, there's breaking things, being destructive, being extremely loud, and triggering. And if you have children, I feel like your children, if you guys, well, it's an ex, so you're broken up. If your children really don't want to go see this person much. They don't like being around their energy because they're so angry. And I feel like the kids feel like it's their fault. Like this energy makes them feel like they did something wrong. I feel like this person's hypercritical. If you have children together, they're very critical of your children. I think if you're with somebody new, they're very critical of the person that you're with. This person will never be pleased because they are not pleased with themselves. They don't like who they are. They're angry about how their life has turned out, and they take it out on people around them, okay? Now, I feel like there's a lot of negativity coming to this person, and I feel with the Five of Cups here, I feel like they spend a lot of time thinking about the regrets with this situation. They know their behavior was fucking toxic. They know that they were emotionally, possibly physically, for some of you guys, sexually abusive. And I just want to say I'm deeply sorry. Like I feel this. I feel this loss of dignity. I feel this misplaced anger towards you has caused you a lot of personal issues, probably like with your vessel, with your image. I feel like you may have some depression and things like that. Just know that what they did, how they acted, was not based in any kind of truth, okay? This is somebody who is disturbed, who has a lot of issues, okay? And they are taking it out on everybody around them. It's like they create this massive chaos that doesn't have a payoff. There's no growth from it. It's just like spinning. I literally see someone like at night outside drinking beer, thinking over and over about the situations, what they should have done, what they could have done. You may have encountered some drunk dialing or otherwise affected dialing or messages from them when they are not completely sober or not in their right, mindset, that may have made you feel really uncomfortable. But just know that with the moon here in reverse, I'm just feeling like there's a lot of things that you don't know about this person. You may think you know them, but you don't. Okay? This is not a good person. They're not a good person. This is somebody who has stolen. If you were married, they weren't good with money, okay? They weren't good with money because they never fucking tried. They knew that you would fix it. I feel like they made messes of finances, of relationships, of all kinds of things. Literally in the house, they made huge messes. And after a while, you got sick of cleaning them up, right? But there's also this fear or this really uncomfortable energy with this person, trying to figure out how to get away from them without ruffling too many feathers. And I feel like this person, it just became an unlivable situation. It became unlivable. And you had to take a leap of faith. You had to make a change. So you changed your energy. When you got away from this person, you changed your energy, okay? This person, with things the way they currently are, is destined to live a life full of chaos and drama and obsession. I want to tell you something. Some of you guys, this person is obsessed with you, okay? And they are watching you. Some of you guys already know this. Some of you guys don't. But, be safe. Be safe. I'm going to say it again. Be safe, okay? Let people know where you are, that kind of thing, all right? For some of you, this is online stalking, like they're stalking your online stuff, okay? But for some of you, this person's extremely obsessed. They're very controlling. They're very attached to you, and they can't let go. Even though they may have thought, you may think they've let go, they really, really haven't let go. And for some of them, they're sitting out at night underneath the moon, drinking beer or whatever this is, thinking about how they could change it up, how they can make it better. Thinking about how they should have treated you. This person feels immense guilt, even though they are a narcissist. Their guilt is not based upon what they did to you. It's based upon their loss. Like, how did I end up losing them? Like, how did they walk away from me? It's a very complex energy. And I felt this with, was it group 3? I felt this kind of complex energy, all right? And with the 8 of Swords here, I'm feeling like they're in a situation they don't know how they're going to get themselves out of. Now, this could be work. It feels like work for a lot of them, that it's just like they're in such a bad situation at work now because of their own shitty behavior that they may be on the edge of losing their job, which could affect you and your children if there's children involved. For some of them, it is like their family getting sick of their shitty behavior, getting sick. I'm not going to pick that one up. Getting sick of their shitty behavior, getting sick of putting up with their really manipulative ways. And I felt manipulation throughout most of these today. And I feel like the family, the friends, the boss, they've run out of time. They run out of chances. There's no more chances here. They're going to hit a wall. Okay, they're going to hit a wall with people. And for some of you guys, they may literally hit a wall. Like, I'm not going to go into that too much, but I feel like for some of you guys, there's addictive behavior here, and the universe is going to attempt a course correction, all right? That may involve like jail. It may involve an accident or something like that, but this person is going to be drugged through the gutter of life, okay? Because especially if there's children here, it's like the universe wants to give this person an opportunity to become a good parent, to become a better person, to learn from their mistakes. The reason why I say this isn't a good person is because they haven't been willing to look at themselves in any kind of real way. I feel like they put off, like they are not at fault at all. And all they did was try to help you and try to keep everything together and keep everything going. But the truth is, they fucked up from the get-go. They didn't try with the money. They didn't try with their job because they knew you would take care of everything, right? And now it's time for them to deal with their own bullshit. 13:44 on the clock. It's time for them to deal with their own bullshit, Okay, it's time for them to deal with their own crap. And I feel like, especially with the citrine, and you're really the only group that the stone has kind of drawn me to it, I feel like this person has a false sense of confidence. It's almost like they walk around with a false self. Their solar plexus is not in good shape, okay? They don't have a good sense of self. They don't have a good... And people think, oh, narcissists are really confident and they really believe in themselves. No, a lot of their behavior comes from this feeling of not being good enough, of not being able to keep people in their life. So they become manipulative and they mimic situations instead of making the deeper connection. And a lot of times there is some kind of outside thing going on, like trauma, abuse, addiction, of all kinds of different things. I feel like this person is addicted to control, like a very controlling person. They feel like, this is interesting, they feel like people love them when they're in control. It's a very different kind of energy, and it's really hard for me to put my finger on it because it's so angry. Okay, this person is angry. They're angry at other people, but deep down they're angry with themselves, and they're taking it out. I felt this before at another reading today. They're taking it out on the people around them. But this person, for some of you, they have the ability to be a little unbalanced. Okay, so you need to watch yourself, and if you know, you know. Okay, and they are watching you. We have gossip. Okay, so people are gossiping about this. I'm a friend. Yes, I feel like this person, especially if you have to, there's a forced relation here, like you have children, you work together, whatever this is, they try to put off like they're a friend. They want to regain friendship with you so that they can get an in with you. Okay, it's really important that you hold your boundaries. All right, I do feel like this person is talking about you a lot to people that you probably both know if you've been together for a while. If you haven't, they're still talking about you to people, to their friends. For some of you, it's their mother. They're talking about you to their mother. They're telling their mother inappropriate things about you, knowledge about you, and they're doing this to get advice from this feminine energy on how to make this work. Okay, because I feel like for some of you, you have in-laws that absolutely do not believe in divorce or, families not living under the same roof or whatever this is. It feels religious because we have religion here. I feel like this person came from a religious background, or there are religious people around this person who are encouraging them to try to like get back together with you or make it work. And it's all gossip because what they have told this mother or these people or whatever this is not really what happened. Okay, they haven't told them like about the anger, about the screaming at 2 a.m., about the drinking around the kids or whatever this is. I feel like it's a lot of different things for a lot of different people. It feels painful. It feels like you have been stuck holding the bag and they've kind of got away with this narcissistic energy. And part of the karma of this is they're going to sit and spin and become more obsessed and more obsessed. It's almost like if there was a spell cast, this is a part of the casting where the attraction continues and it grows and it spins and spins into chaos. And this person eventually is going to find themselves in a situation where they really are uninterested in other people. They're uninterested in connecting with other people, and they're very angry. And that anger is going to reach out and bite them. And like I said, there could be jail here. There could be all kinds of other things that happen. It feels very big and it feels catastrophic. Okay, so the karma for this person is huge, and they're going to pay for a while. And I feel like part of the payment in this karma, this course correction, is to help them work out their obsessive energy. They need to figure out why they're so obsessed with you. Why can't they leave you alone? All right. And for some of you, you can do some things to help clear their energy out of your space. Clear your space often, get rid of the stuff they gave you, put it in the closet or whatever. Hold your boundaries. Don't allow this person to re-invade your space. And I know it's hard because I feel like when this person is quote unquote normal, they can be very charming. They can be very alluring. There may be a very powerful sexual connection here that kept you guys going for so long. But the thing is that this person reads sex as depth, but the emotional intimacy wasn't there with it. It was good. It was great. but it wasn't fulfilling, if you know what I'm saying. Like, this relationship does not feel fulfilling. It feels like something that had the possibility, but the possibility was based upon lies and fakery. You know, I think you felt like it could go deeper. It's almost like getting with someone that you know will grow, you think will grow. You're betting on them growing. And the truth is that this person is going to have to go through a lot to grow. So the advice here for you is to keep moving forward. Don't allow people to judge you, okay? Work to shift your energy. Because I feel like once you're in the flow with new energy, I feel like things are going to open up for you, okay? Because you let this person go. I do feel like this person's going to be a pain in the ass. I'm just going to be honest. I feel like they are a pain in the ass. They're just someone that keeps coming back. You may have contact with them every Mercury retrograde. I am terribly sorry. Okay, and it may always be like that, all right? But I feel like you're moving forward, okay? It's like you have the storm of chaos around you and you have focused it. You've learned how to focus it to help you advance in your life, okay? All right, group 4, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you, beautiful and magical creatures, next time. Bye, guys.